Hi everyone, and welcome to the first week of the Spring 2018 Teaching Online course. My name is Teresa Seymour. I'll be one of your facilitators for the next 7 weeks, and I am delighted that you are with us. Before we really launch into a lot of the content, I want to be sure that you are aware of some of the acronyms that we use in online learning, particularly at LSUA, because as you go through developing your course, there are some things that you are going to want to think about in regards to that. So one of the acronyms you'll hear on campus a lot is AP, which stands for Academic Partnerships. I'll tell you a little bit about them next. I'm just going to go through them all first. Then we have IC, which is Instructional Connections. They've been a very valuable resource for us as we've launched our online programs. Instructional Connections provides the academic assistants, also called academic coaches. We call them AAs here. And then QM stands for Quality Matters. So I'm going to go through a little bit of what these mean and how they will relate to you. So I'll back up first. In fall of 2015, LSU Alexandria began offering 100% online degree programs. Now, we've been offering online courses for many years before that, and we continue to offer online courses just throughout the curriculum as faculty deem it important, and those are often in 16-week courses, full semester courses. When we launched the full online programs, all of those courses for every program are done in 7 weeks. And so we now have about 10 different degree programs. We're looking to add some additional ones this year. And all of their courses, including their Gen Ed, are offered in 7-week cycles. Students take 2 courses at a time, then they have a 1-week break, and then they take 2 more courses. And so obviously we've been very interested in partnering with agencies and providing the resources that help our faculty, you, provide quality online courses that will make sure students meet the learning outcomes, that the courses are equal in rigor to those that would be on ground, and that they are able to be successful being held to the same high standard that our on-ground courses are being held to. So that takes a lot of effort in the design phase, as well as just the resource phase. So Academic Partnerships is a company, we refer to them as AP. They are a company that primarily markets and recruits for our students, but they have a whole host of other resources they provide. And you'll see some of those in week 1, where we ask you to log into their e-commons site, where they have a lot of resources for faculty, so you'll be able to access those there. But Academic Services is the arm of their company that is actually here for you, the faculty. So if you are teaching a 7-week course, you are able to call them or have a web conference with them. They can assist you in finding content that you're looking for if you're having trouble finding a video that shows a particular concept, or if you need some help in just how to map things out. They are excellent at working with you as an individual to do that. Now, Kira and I are here also, but they have behind them a host of other schools that they've done. They've got experience doing it in a lot of different environments. So their Academic Services, if you look at this faculty support wing, they have actually come on campus and done workshops for us. They will do virtual workshops for us if we are interested, and they have done some of those for us. They do ongoing professional development. They often will offer research grants, and every now and then you'll see an email. I encourage you to apply for those. And then they talk about and help faculty design their courses with these accelerated programs and how to move a class, not just transition it from on ground to online, but to actually transform it so it's a course that's meaningful. Next in our acronym list was Instructional Connections. Because LSUA is an exclusive undergraduate institution, we do not have the advantage that other schools have of having graduate students assist faculty with some of the course tasks that can become overwhelming if your class sizes begin to grow. What Instructional Connections can do for us, and has done for us for a number of years, is identify SAC-COC credentialed individuals that are willing to work with our faculty to assist in their courses within certain parameters as they see fit. They can assist with grading, they can assist with student contact and prompts, they can do a number of things, and you will see in this week there is a resources folder. It's actually in the Getting Started area at the top of the very top of the course. There's a resources folder just for things to help you with course design, and I've placed in there a couple of the examples of what some coach or academic assistant and faculty tasks might be, responsibilities might be, and how you might share that load. Belinda McLaughlin, I believe, is in this class this time, and she has been my liaison with this company and has served as an academic assistant for several of our classes. And they've just been phenomenal to work with. And many faculty have said without that assistance, they just would not have been able to manage their courses. So know that you're not in this alone. They help us not only with the 7-week classes, but with any length course that we ask them to help with. And we pay on a per student basis. And we can get into those details later if you're interested, but it gives faculty the support to be able to focus on design and content and help some of those repetitive tasks and the things that require more kind of individual managing email, those kind of things. It really can be an advantage. The next acronym that we talked about a lot, and we'll get more into this in week 5 of the course, but is Quality Matters, the QM program. And there's actually a whole separate course, several courses dealing with Quality Matters, but they have, as an agency, developed a rubric that's recognized nationally as being consistent with the qualities required for a course to be designated as a quality online course. There's a formal review process. You can actually earn that recognition on your course, and we pay stipends to faculty that get that done. You have to have taught the course online at least twice to even have it reviewed, because they know that rarely will anyone, if ever, create a course the first time and that be the way they're going to teach it forever. So they want you to have it under your belt a couple of times, and then they're going to help come through. And the rubric is in the resources folder. The rubric has 43 standards in 8 general areas, and it will be revised. It gets revised every couple of years. It'll be revised again this July, but the core concepts of it are going to be the same. It's really important that we think about design and how we're designing our online classes so that our learners that are remote can actually gain what we expect them to gain from it. So QM talks about and focuses on design, not on delivery. They don't evaluate faculty. They help design courses that can result in higher learning and better courses, which results in better course evaluations for students. And so those are our acronyms, and I'll stop sharing my screen. The only other thing I want to say for this week, one of the discussion forums is just where you're going to identify the course that you're going to work on for your final project. We're not locking you into anything 100%. If you decide to scrap it and never use it again, that's your choice. But we need a course title and something to give you as a site that you can play in and put materials in and begin working on your final project. And you will start that work in week 5, but we have several things that you'll probably want to play around with before then. So go ahead and give us that information in that connections discussion board for week 1. The other acronyms or titles you probably need to be aware of. Discussion boards and forums are the same thing. And sometimes the tool is called a forum. Sometimes we refer to it as a discussion board. They're interchangeable for the purposes of this class, so don't let that throw you. I look forward to seeing your introductions. The first thing you need to do is read your syllabus carefully and then introduce yourself in the introduction discussion board area or forum so that we know who you are. We have some questions there for you to answer, and we look forward to meeting you all online and to working with you for the next few weeks. I will see you soon.